Boy, it'd be a good idea if I had my act together here, wouldn't it? Welcome to Last Minute Betting with the Sports Nuts. Brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company. I'm not only white beard, I'm white shirt today. There you go.
There you go.
Don't forget, click those links below for the best sports books in your state. The OddsJam Partner Program is in the links below, too. That link, share that with your friends. You get 20% of all the revenue generated from that link. Live chat is available. Like and subscribe, please. Fill out the form to get a one-on-one tutorial on how to make $2,500 per month. Sports betting, there's a link for Mike. There's a link for me in there, too. You can also email Mike at OddsJam.com, Bob at OddsJam.com. TikTok, we need followers. OddsJam_Nutz. The Discord link is below. And Prize Picks is below, too. Click that link. Get a $100 deposit.
Please click those links.
Do it.
You got to
now.
say please, Bob. If you tell them please, look, there's some things that I've learned in life. Please and thank you go a long ways.
When have you learned that?
When have I learned that? I'm always polite. I'm always polite. I'm not the one that interrupts and is
my
rude.
goodness. All right. We're not going to start off with arguing and sound like a couple little kids here, all right? Here we are. It's game one of the Stanley Cup Finals. Looking forward to that tonight. We do have to get to what's happening now, Mike, because we got some baseball games out there, and we've been hot on baseball. My parlay hit last night in the Braves game. So let's look at what's going on in the scores. Diamondbacks in the bottom of the ninth are beating the Reds 7-4.
That's over.
Yeah. Oh, it is over now?
Yeah, that's over. Diamondbacks won 7-4.
Okay, very good. Bottom of the ninth, Royals are beating the Giants 3-2. And in the top of the eighth, the Twins are shutting out the Mariners 2-0. We've had a final. Phillies over the Marlins 3-1. White Sox shut out the Tigers 13-0. And the Astros over the Rangers 9-2. And yes, I just now see that final. Diamondbacks over the Reds 7-4. So that's what's happening. We got the U.S. Open starting tomorrow. We're excited about that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Grilled cheese double burger, too, man. I'm excited about that.
Hey, real quick, White Sox looking a little better, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you got to give them credit. They've been looking a little bit better as of late. So, I mean, the White Sox are a team that I think a lot of people thought coming into the season had a real good shot at contending, and certainly were in a good position in that division. But so far, not been as easy sailing as we thought. And that Twins team, Bob, you know I'm really high on Minnesota.
I know you are. I realize that. With the U.S. Open tomorrow, we've got, favorites of Rory McIlroy and John Rahm and Scotty Scheffler and Justin Thomas. Ought to be interesting. You're gonna have to drive the ball in the fairway. That rough is thick. I saw Scotty Scheffler practicing yesterday out of the rough by the green with the putter turned edgewise so he could bump the ball out of the thick rough. It's pretty thick, definitely. Excited about that. Brandon Smith. Hey, Bob, I just made the bet on the Lightning, but you think over or under? I'm on the under. I called the over for the Reds earlier, and I bet their total score over 3. Way to go, dude. Okay, here we go. Jordan, you guys think Brooks has a shot in the Open? Okay, so Koepka, we've been talking about this, is either going to be in contention or he's going to miss the cut. We don't think, and I'm talking to Randall and Steve a little bit about this, we don't really think there's any in between for Brooks Koepka right now, okay?
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
So, the bet is for him to either miss the cut or, usually in majors, he's a contender like in the top 5, top 10. So you might think about that. Still waiting for, I think we're waiting on Steve's article to come out yet. As soon as it comes out, we'll be sharing it. We're excited about what he has to say. So, Mike,
I think we're on Justin Thomas a little bit again. At least that's somewhat of the consensus I have gotten. What about you, Bob?
That's Randall's consensus. And I just made a bet on him last night because Caesars had a $10 risk free to bet anybody in the tournament. So I put $10 on Thomas. And if I lose, if he doesn't win, I get a $10 free bet back.
I mean, look, Thomas was in it last weekend. He just the one hole was a 17 is where he fell apart. And I think he's going to be a little mad about that. And I expect him to, at least in my opinion, I think he's got a great shot at top 5, top 10 for sure.
Caesars has him at plus 4,500. Speaking of Brooks Koepka, Steven Batza, do you like the bet Vasilevsky over 33.5 saves? I actually do like that bet because I think the one thing that Nathan McKinnon and company do is they shoot the puck a lot. Right? And they're going to shoot it from all kinds of different angles. And Vass has to be ready for that. So I do like that play right there. I think we need to start talking a little NHL right now, guys. NHL playoffs, first game of the Stanley Cup final. There's nothing. It's all about the cup.
May I get my MLB bets real quick?
Yeah, go right ahead. Go ahead.
Real quick. Look, I'm going with the Padres on the money line. I'm going with the Mets on the money line. And then I'm going with the Guardians on the money line. Going back to the Red Sox on the run line, minus 1.5. And you know what? The Atlanta Braves, we got to keep going to them as well. I'm taking them on the run line, minus 1.5 as well. What, you think one too many times on them?
I don't know, man. It's, what is it, 14 in a row?
I mean, in my opinion, why not? Why not continue to go with it at this point?
Okay. All right. I mean, whatever you said.
I mean, they've been good. I mean, 34 and 29 on the run line, their run line record. I mean, they're a safe bet. Them in Boston, you'll notice I got Boston in there again. Another team that's good and solid on the run line. Anytime you can get Atlanta and Boston on that minus 1.5 run line, you're going to make money.
Okay, so the Vasilevsky over 33.5 saves, minus 115 on DraftKings, minus 142 is what the Pinnacle line has that at. So I would think, I haven't looked at the positive EV page for this game yet. I would think that would be on the positive EV page, but I've been wrong before. Oh, yeah, yes, it is.
If not, then
it is. It is. It's a 35-cent. Matter of fact, I'll just show it here real quick. We'll share my screen real quick. Yeah, there it is right there, guys. Over 33.5, minus 142. Take the juice out. It's minus 121. You get it for minus 115.
Yeah, click on that play, Bob, if you don't mind.
I did right here, and there you'll look. Your only other choice would be on Prize Picks at over 32 or under 32.5. The 33.5 is your only choice. Darcy Kemper evidently is starting tonight, so let's get into this game and what is, to me, the most exciting playoffs in the world, in any sport. There's nothing like the battle for the cup. I think it's fantastic. I'll get to a few comments, and then we're going to talk about it. Bobby V, really like the Guardians too. Thank you, Bobby. Green, hey guys, and C Wally, who always goes on TikTok and helps me tailing your MLB bets from TikTok earlier, Mike.
Awesome. Let's get them, man. Let's get them.
All right.
I think we're in good shape.
So here's what I'm going to start you off with. I have a same game parlay in DraftKings. They'll give you a bet up to $10. I put $10 on it. You get a free bet if you lose, and if you win, you get $80. I got the Lightning on the money line under 6.5 goals, and Steven Stamkos as an anytime goal scorer. That is plus 700, boys. What's up, Bernardo? How you doing, man? All right, so let's go to the game. Let's talk about it. Let's go back to the screen, share the screen. Let's look at the numbers, which, by the way, Jordan, the numbers are going down. It is now plus 130 on the money line, and we got it at plus 140 earlier. So that's the money line right now. Plus 127 on the Pinnacle line, plus 130 on Caesars, DraftKings, and PointsBet as we speak. The puck line, in all honesty, the only play is if you're thinking that you're going with Colorado and that they're going to win by 2 or more goals. That would be the only way to play the puck line. We're not taking the Lightning plus 1.5.
Well, and the problem with that Colorado minus 1.5 on the puck line is you're not even getting what is priced as the perfect line at plus 178. So you're not even getting that on any sports books. Now, yeah, plus 176 is close.
Right.
But even like BetMGM, you'll see there, they've got it plus 155.
And let's go total goals. Total goals. And I went with under 6. And I know that's really close too. That's plus 100 in just about every book out there. Okay. So,
yeah.
you know,
K Green, Bob hit a parlay the other night in the NBA. It was the game 5. He had Jaylen Brown under 25.5 points. He had Tatum over 24.5. Right?
Tatum over 24.5.
And then Golden State
minus 3.5.
Yeah.
So I won a parlay in game 5. I won last night's baseball parlay. I'm going for 3 in a row, baby.
Now, Ken Green, not a big money parlay, but a money parlay. You're looking at $50 was going to get you a payout of
it was plus 300.
It was a plus 300.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll take that all day.
Major. It wasn't anything major. Let's go back to sharing.
I'll take a plus 300 little 3-leg parlay with bets like that.
You know what?
All positive EV too.
I'm going to stop sharing here. Stop for a second. All right. So Andrei Vasilevsky, I mentioned this morning. He is 1-3-1 in his career against Colorado. Okay. But it wasn't the Stanley Cup playoffs. Okay. So it's a little bit different. And the guy is locked in. On top of that, it looks like Braden Point will be a game time decision to play tonight. But John Cooper's already said he's going to be playing this series. Okay. Getting Braden Point back, especially on the power play, is huge because, the Rangers were trying to key on Stamkos completely on the power play. All right. Trying to take away his one-timer. And he still got some off, but he didn't get the chances that he can get. And Mike, you know as well as I do, there's nobody besides Ovechkin that can shoot from that left circle on a one-timer, right-handed shot, better than Steven Stamkos. Only Ovi, I think, is any better.
Yeah, he's definitely good. Now, was Hoffman a left-handed shot?
Yeah.
Left-handed. Which, nowhere near as good a player. No. He certainly had a good one-timer. I will give him credit for that.
Yeah. So does David Perron, but in the league,
no doubt that Stamkos has a lethal one-timer, and when he gets everything on it, he's going to put it top shelf.
Well, not only that, he's extremely accurate, Mike.
Yes.
If you looked at him at the All-Star game when they had that 21, him and Pavelski were dynamite.
Green, is this pre-recorded? No, we are live, bro.
We're live, bro.
We are live right now.
That's why your comments are popping up.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going with the Lightning on the money line at under 6 in this game. I got everybody's wanting to go over. If it does go over, that means Kemper is falling flat on his face. I don't think Vasilevsky is going to fall flat on his face. Daryl Turner is in the house. Good evening, my guys. Already cash on Aces money line and over. Take Lightning money line in NHL and Springfield Thunderbirds in the AHL parlay tonight.
Love it, Daryl. Love it. Let me talk real quick, Bob, about this game.
All right.
Here's where I'm going. All right?
Let's go Avs, says Jordan. Come on, Jordan.
Here's where I'm going with this, okay?
All right.
Let's start off by saying this. The transition of the Toronto series to the Florida series for Tampa Bay, Vasilevsky was on top of his game after going game 7 with Toronto and into game 1 against Florida. They had their way with them and whipped Florida easily, right? So I think we're in a similar situation here where as long as it's not a long layoff like it was for Tampa Bay heading into that series with the Rangers, Vasilevsky's going to be on his game and he's going to be playing his best. And as you saw with the one series that Colorado's, I mean, we have to bring the Blues up because that's the only team that's beaten Colorado so far. Yeah. So you have to acknowledge the fact that there's some things the Blues did well that Tampa Bay can do well. And it starts with Vasilevsky's ability to handle the puck a little bit. That's going to help them somewhat. I know he's not great, but he's pretty good at handling the puck.
He's pretty good.
He's not bad. And I also want to point out, Tampa Bay's already beat the 2 highest scoring teams in the NHL, guys. They beat Toronto and they beat Florida. There's no teams that were more higher scoring than them. So this fear of, look out, Colorado's going to light them up. Well, Toronto was and Florida weren't lighting them up all the time.
Actually, the Blues scored one more goal than Colorado in the regular season. Real quick, let me interrupt here real quick. Florida bombarded Vasilevsky in that series. The last game, what was it, 50-something shots? He can handle that. That's why I like this matchup.
One last point.
Okay.
This is as simple as this. I'm getting plus money for the Lightning, right?
Right.
The Lightning are 13-3 in their last 16 playoff games as an underdog. I'll take the plus money and I will take the Lightning.
Did you hear that, Jordan? Come on, Fack. What do you say to that, baby?
I'm on the Lightning, baby. It's striking in Colorado. Look out, Denver. Big old lightning bolt. And you know what else has a lightning bolt? The Chargers, baby.
Okay,
let's go.
Lightning, Pirates, Toronto, New York Yankees for a parlay, says Brandon. NRFI, Rays, Yankees, if anyone wants to try that quick. Locked in over 33.5 saves, bet Vasilevsky. I think that's a good bet. Also, like leaning Suns and Mercury in WNBA tonight. Leaning. Daryl has problems typing every once in a while. All right, Jordan, you heard those stats, okay? That is a huge, huge stat. 13-3 in their last 16 games in the playoffs as an underdog. That's probably the most telling stat of all. But remember, Vasilevsky is 1-3-1 against the Avs in his career. He's got a 3.13, I think, goals against average, and an 896 save percentage. I'll accept your apologies at intermission. There's no apologies. Look,
when you're playing, let me explain something.
We're picking a game here, bud.
When you're playing game number 23 of the regular season or game number 19 and you're going to Denver, Colorado, and you're Tampa Bay, you may look at that and say, here we go with the altitude. We got a long season. Let's just get this done and over with, right? This is the Stanley Cup Finals. Now, if you don't think Tampa Bay is going to be prepared for the altitude, for all that, they'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. I don't think that those regular season numbers matter because what time of year were those matchups? I mean, if we're talking like game 43 of the regular season where it's like, dude, we're going out to Denver, screw it. If we win, great. If not, we got plenty other games to worry about.
Okay.
Throw that crap out the window.
Hey, John Smith, I just want to tell you one thing, okay? We're here to have a good time. Let's not try to start anything here, all right? That's what we do in the live chat, okay?
You make
Let's have a good time. Don't even say anything. Don't even. It's not worthy even acknowledging, all right? You seen my parlay, NHL playoffs. You know what we're doing there. Let's go and share the screen. Positive EV page real quick. And remember that we locked in a few things last night. Let's go ahead and see what is here tonight, Mike. Bear with me as I get to the positive EV page. All right.
Don't scare me like that, Jordan. We don't want to lose this because of Bob.
Bob, whoa. Now I got a timeout. Let me get through this real quick. All right. If there's any plays that are out here right now that we want to take, since you're so confident on the Braves tonight, Mike,
yeah.
What about the Braves -2.5? You can get it for plus 126 on FanDuel. It's a 16-cent market with plus 120 without the juice, plus 113 with the juice. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it. I really do. I mean, I'm confident with them at -1.5. Why not take a shot at that -2.5? I would suggest betting the 1.5 and the 2.5, and not just the 2.5, though, because you know what I mean.
Absolutely, agree with you wholeheartedly. All right, we are still into now. We got player shots on goal. Kucherov over 3.5. We've got the Vasilevsky play, which I need to lock in now.
Yeah, we love that play too.
Yeah. I really do.
I mean, look, Colorado, like you said, they're going to throw the puck on net. They're going to want to test themselves. I mean, they've been rusty, or not rusty. Why did I say it? They've had a long layoff, and they want to keep themselves from looking and playing rusty. So I think it's pretty obvious that Colorado, they get a chance to throw the puck on net. They are. I mean, they want to get them shots off and see what they got.
I like the Kucherov over 3.5 shots on goal. Also, I'm running with that. I want to throw that in there. I also want to point out as I go to my bet tracker, I don't really see anything else out here that trips my trigger. I also want to point out that Mike hit 3 and I hit 1 of the Dinger Tuesday last night out of 16 plays. So we've hit 6 in 2 weeks, which is basically 25%. Okay. That's about what we're batting right now. We're batting 250, Mike. All right.
Not bad. I mean, look, they say if you're batting 300 in baseball, you're getting paid a lot of money nowadays, especially.
Right. I could be making
if we're batting ahead 250. Bob, we could snag a 5-year deal and probably get about 30, 40, or you're thinking 70 million, huh? Yeah, me too, man.
Just give me $1 million a year, I'll be
happy. No. If we're batting 250, we got to be getting some decent money. I mean,
that's where everything's at.
We're in 2022 baseball now. 250's the old 350.
All right, let's get out of this. All right, let me get back here and see what the chat's doing here real quick. Last time I heard Bob, this confident game was when the Blues lost. This all for fun, fellas. We're all trying to win money and have fun. Amen, Jordan.
Amen, Jordan.
I'm with Wally there.
Yes.
Philip Urias, Yandy Diaz to get 2 bases.
Yandy.
You think that's a lock? That's interesting. Let's take a look at this real quick. Diaz.
If you can figure out what you're doing, Bob.
Yeah, I know. All right. Okay. Give me a break. Yeah. I got to find the play first. Okay. So, Mike, talk a little bit while I look for this.
Yeah, I mean, my initial thought on the play, honestly, is I think I like it. We'll go back up. It was to get 2 bases. Yeah, I mean, so you're looking at what, over 1.5?
It's over 1. Yeah, over 1.5. Hang on. Player bases. Let me look here. Diaz.
I like it. I mean, you got a guy he's 266 hitter. He's not a power hitter, but I mean, he's
Okay.
sort
It
of a
is
guy.
the perfect line is plus 116. You get it for plus 125 on FanDuel. You know what? Let's roll with it.
Yeah, I like that bet.
I'll put a half a
my
unit.
first thought on it was that I liked it.
You know what my first thought was? What the hell team does he play for now?
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I know. Mookie Betts home run tonight plus 350. Mike hit him last night.
I hit him last night. I did.
Yes. And why? And Mike also hit the first home run. Well, not the first run that was hit yesterday. The second home run that was hit was Mike's play in the Cardinal game. He had Paul Goldschmidt. And my God, we should have run with Goldschmidt in that second game too, Mike.
Agreed, 100%. No, I don't, Daryl. I don't like the Brewers tonight. I got the Mets. I'm rolling with the Mets. I know Corbin Burns is pitching, but I'm really impressed with what the Mets have been doing lately, and I love them tonight.
Okay, I'm different than you there. I think Burns shuts him down. I really do.
Okay.
I just do. All right. We got to get to the locks.
I mean, my thought is plus money for the Mets in New York. Let's take it.
We got to get to the locks because earlier today in the morning show, we took the Blue Jays minus 1.5 because we were split on the Tampa Bay Avs game. So here I am. My lock of the night, I'm taking the Lightning on the money line. Book it, baby. Love it. And I almost want to put that Vasilevsky play as a lock. That's a hell of a play, I think. All right, Mike, what do you got?
Well, if you're rolling with what I was going to roll with for my lock, unfortunately.
Oh no. I'm the hockey guy, remember?
Yeah, that's right. So that means I've got to dive into baseball once again. So my lock of the night has got to be the Boston Red Sox once again on the run line, minus 1.5. Let's go back to it. Cashed out last night.
Okay.
Oakland, terrible. We're taking them.
Brewers are horrible, Will Perk says. It's like betting on the Pirates, and yeah,
they're bad. They're very bad against the spread, and on the run line record is terrible. Yeah, Milwaukee for a team that's supposed to be a playoff contender sure is bad.
Jordan was on the show the other day, Daryl. All right, Jordan, in defense of myself here, I'm just going to throw this out here since you like to give me a little crap about hockey. My record in the playoffs is 57-40. Plus 17. Yeah. I got 534 actual wins on hockey bets this year.
Bob, am I allowed to do this? Am I allowed to change my lock? Because I just realized too, Boston has pit. I still like them, but I don't think I like that as my lock with Winkowski being their pitcher.
Okay, go ahead and change it.
Mets money line. Mets money line. Mets money line.
George says Braves and Cardinals minus 1.5. Like that.
Yeah, I like the Braves for sure. Cardinals, no doubt too.
Yeah. We actually have the under in the Cardinal game, under 8.5, under 7.5. It's going to be a pitching duel. We think. Flaherty is back. My 4-leg is Red Sox money line, Jays, Cardinals, and Braves all money line.
I like that. I like that. Blue Jays should bounce back. They screwed a lot of people up, including me last night.
Yes, they did.
Be careful with Toronto. Be careful with Toronto. If you want to make money, stick to the Mets. Stick to the Braves. Stick to the Red Sox.
You may want to stick to the Cardinals, too. They're playing
the Cardinals. Hey, on the run line, the Cardinals are one of the best teams in baseball, buddy. I agree. Cardinals are cashing out run line tickets, man. They are fire lately. Yes.
And Mike, Nolan Gorman looks like he's going to be a second baseman. And Tommy Edman is going to be a shortstop, buddy. Looking at a possible all-star with Tommy.
Daryl, I'm with, yeah. Yes.
All right.
You got two bad pitchers going that game.
We'll be back in between first and second period of the hockey game tonight. We'll be back with early betting. We'll get Steve on here. We'll see you guys later. Peace.
Daryl